What's going on, guys? This is Phil here once again, coming at you with another video game review. This time it is the PS4 and PS Vita, Sony in general, exclusive title, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. This game I was looking forward to for a while. As soon as they announced that there was a turn-based Digimon RPG coming out, I was like, sign me up. This game sounds awesome. And I've spent so much time in this game that I need to get my review out before I go pick up my next game I'm going to be reviewing. And I just feel like the best way to describe this game is the Digimon game we have been waiting for. The whole story... hold on, I guess I should start at the beginning. Alright, so, Digimon. I love Digimon. While I still I think I love Pokemon a bit more, Digimon is... I love it for different reasons. My favorite Digimon, I guess the Digimon line has got to be the Agumon line. War Greymon being my absolute favorite. I guess Agumon always to me felt... Sorry, not Agumon. The War Greymon always felt like the Charizard of the Digimon world, and Charizard being my favorite Pokemon. But I absolutely loved it. You know, the anime was so cool as a kid, and it just was so epic. The movie in theaters years ago was epic. I own it to this day, and occasionally have watched it in the last couple of years. You know, every once in a while, just because it's a fun movie. So the biggest thing I should start with is, I start with premise. The premise of this game is you are a teenager who goes into a virtual reality world called Eden, and hangs out with some friends in a chat room. Now, it kind of sounds a little boring until you get a mysterious message telling you to meet here in this specific area. You and two friends go, and that is where your journey begins. You get to start your adventure by picking out your very first partner Digimon, Terriermon, Palmon, and I will not lie, I still don't know the name of the third one. It's like kind of a gear one. I didn't choose him. He seems like the least interesting. I chose Terriermon, solely because, from what I remember of Terriermon, I was a fan. And I'm not much of a Palmon fan, but Terriermon was my go-to with that one. And that's where your adventure starts, where you can train, and I guess that starts with my next section, gameplay. You can scan and train and collect all these Digimon you find in the world. It's so much, it's addicting. It really is. I spent a lot of time in the game just wandering around looking for Digimon, maxing out their levels as best I can, digivolving them into newer Digimon that I was surprised about. Like, oh sweet, I know this one, and then I was like, ooh, new one, but very interesting. Now, some things about the gameplay can get annoying, being that sometimes to evolve into a specific evolution, champion, ultimate, and mega, you have to have either your ability has to be higher, your level has to be higher, and some Digimon only have a maximum level they can reach. Until you de-digivolve them, level them up again, and then re-digivolve them back into their champion or whatever their next form. That boosts their maximum level and also raises their stats and ability level and compatibility level. And that way you can get the Digimon you want, which can get a little bit annoying, but it feels like it's easier to level them up after you de-digivolve them and re-digivolve them. There's a lot of different ways you can digivolve. Of course, you got the all the levels, baby and training, rookie, champion, ultimate, mega, as well as DNA digivolving, which is awesome. They have a select few from the TV show. And then you also 3 armor digivolving Digimon, which is awesome. Flamedramon, Magnamon, Rapidmon. The gameplay feels like a lot like a Persona game, if you've ever played Persona 3 and 4. You walk around a dungeon, random battle encounters, fighting the Digimon that appear, and yeah, it's very similar to that. Now, it's really not too in-depth, though. Like, the combat is pretty simple. Certain Digimon typings have are better against others. Specific elemental attacks, stuff like that. The story is told by, yeah, if you play Persona, you know what I mean. If you haven't, it's very, you take character models and they just chat. The very few animated cutscenes I got were fantastic. They were very well done. And it's really interesting. There's a lot of sexual, a little bit of sexualization in this game. Some of the characters are very promiscuously dressed. The detective you work for actually is like, her blouse is completely open. She's not wearing a bra. You can see quite a bit of boob. The female friend you have has like the sides of her dress like just open. It's kind of weird that they would put that into a Digimon game, but I mean, it's Japanese, so I'm not too surprised. So that's really kind of the biggest thing with the gameplay. The music can sometimes the music can be pretty awesome, pretty in the moment. Other times it's pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Really there's not much to about sound. The whole game is in Japanese, so there is no dub option as far as I can tell. I've not been able to find that out yet. I've looked, I can't seem to find it. That's pretty much about the sound and the music. Graphics, I think, is a perfectly... The Digimon look amazing. The Digimon look perfect. The humans don't look too bad, but they're not. It's not going to win any awards for graphics. It's the perfect graphic design for what type of game it is. It is supposedly a Vita port moved over to the PS4 to maximize profits. Not too many people have Vitas. The graphics will do. The backgrounds can get a little annoying. It's the same thing over and over again a lot of the time. But it's not... I personally didn't find it that bad. My roommate, he found it horrible. But it does change up the environment every once in a while. I know this really isn't graphics or anything like that, but the map in the game is real bad. It's just, there's no... when you use the map, there is no destination, no special markers to know where you're supposed to go. You're just pretty much supposed to go walk around, find whatever the mission is or the objective or whatever you need to do. I need to go back to the gameplay real quick. Sorry. But the gameplay, you spend a lot of time doing side quests and visiting the same areas over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that can get a little old. I will not lie, that can get a little old. But, like I said, I am a fan of the game so far. You take these side quests, these cases you work as a cyber sleuth detective, and you have to figure out what's going on, which almost every single time ends up being you fight a boss Digimon and kick its ass and then move on. It's... I don't know. I've enjoyed the game, and... sorry. I'm a little out of it right now. I've been working a lot lately and just kind of playing this game whenever all the free time I have with this game. So, I'm going to go to the final review. The final score for this game. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, I'm going to give... a 7.5 out of 10. I normally don't give a lot of 0.5s. I don't think I've ever given a 0.5 up until now. But it wins. I love this game because I love Digimon. I love the aspect of, running around, collecting, digivolving, stuff like that. It's similar to Pokemon in that aspect, and I love it. But the story really doesn't grip you as much as I would like it to. Little features here and there just ruin the game for me. The mini map, the lack of direction. Like, if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, you will have a hard time. Unless someone, it just needs to be a journal or something to let you know what you're supposed to be doing, or help you out, or an objectives page or something. But this really did bring a lot of nostalgia for me. You know, traveling on the digital highway in the game felt very reminiscent of the Digimon movie, and that was just awesome to me. So this game is fantastic, but unless you are a fan of Digimon, or maybe even like old school JRPGs or Persona games, you might not find this as much fun. But I definitely think it's a good one to try out sometime. Maybe rent it, see if you like it. You know, 7.5 out of 10. And that's about it. That's all I can say about this one. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you did, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the game if you play it yet. What's your favorite Digimon? Let me know. I would love to talk about it. I'm picking up my next game tomorrow, and I'm so excited, which tomorrow might actually be today, depending on how quick I can get this up. But yeah. So, I will see you guys next video. Have a good one, guys.